They all turned against me. She had got to them. She had got to the majority of my family and turned them against me. Um, I didn't know this at the time. I didn't know she had corrupted friends. She had corrupted a lot of people in my life. And I remember back in the day, she said, "Ooh, you sure do have a lot of friends." She was giving me little seeds, and I wasn't picking up on them. Naive. But that first week after January 20th, she moped around for a week. And she came back 7 days later and said, "What are we doing? What are we going to do?" And I told her, I said, "I need you to be okay so we can co parent." I said, "I want to continue to do everything I was doing for my daughter, picking her up after school, going to Taekwondo, the whole nine. I want to continue to do all that. But I have to get myself back together. I have to get my feet on the ground again." And Super Bowl weekend that of 2025, I took some stuff to my mom's house. And I took some stuff to my mom's house. And as soon as I got to my the hometown, all the ailments went away. Every ailment I had went away. And I thought my intuition and my pineal glands was super. It was out of this world. She had set up a plot for me to try to sleep with somebody while I was down here. I guess that would have been, you know, he's a cheater, he blah, blah, blah. And she had my friend to help her. But I picked up on it because my intuition was, it was on fire. And I ended up leaving his house, watching the Super Bowl, left his house, and went back. All the ailments came back, and she started attacking me with black magic. And I caught her chanting over my head. And I was going to lay there just to see what else she was going to do, but whatever it was, it made me fall asleep. That Thursday before I left on a Friday. That Thursday before I left, she did it two other times, but that Thursday she tried to take my soul. And that Friday, I jumped up and I called my brother and sister on a conference call and told them what happened. And I went back to the house. I ran out, jumped in the truck, took the dogs to the dog park, came back. And as soon as I came back, I forgot. Whatever it was, I forgot. And everything was okay all over again. And note, I told you I hadn't smoked since 2006 until that gummy. I got up that Friday, February the 28th, 14 days after my birthday. Went to the barbershop, and one of her cousins got me high. I went back into the barbershop and sat down. The Most High said, "Leave." Now I know I'm gifted. I know I'm being followed, the whole nine. The Most High said, "Leave." So I got up. I walked out the back door, around the building, and it was her cousin's barbershop. And I jumped in the truck, and my sister had sent me a text on the way to the barbershop and said, "Have you seen the video today?" And I said, "No, because they're all celebrating like it's over with." And she said, "And I see why." And I said, "Why?" And then she sent that to me before I got to the barbershop. I went inside the barbershop, and when I left, blah, 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 I got in the truck, and Most High said, "Play the video." Now I'm high. I'm high, and the Most High said, "Play the video." I played a video on the way home. I don't know if you can find it, but it's light underscore shield, and it was February the 28th. that video, she has on brown collar. She got a little white collar and a brown shirt. Go through her stuff and watch it. And like I told you, if it was a 1,000-piece puzzle, I had 985 pieces. She gave me the last 15 pieces. Went back to the house. I walked in, pacing through the house. She was back there in the office. She was using my power, and I didn't even know I had the power that she was using. The way she was using my power was she was manifesting stuff, and I had no clue. Um, she had got a great gig, and she had leveled up and everything, the whole nine. And we I walked back to the office. I said, "Are you on the call?" She said, "No." And I asked her, and note, I told you I was about to leave. And sorry about the lights. I, I I asked her, I said, "Did you ever love me?" And then the voice that I fell in love with, that I know to be my wife, she said, "Of course, yes." And I still do. And then I said, "Did you love me? Or did you love what you could take from me?" And she flipped. To this day, I don't know who that person was. To this day, I had never seen that person before in my life. And then she said, "What? What? So now what? My grandmother got killed. My mama got killed. So what? You finna kill me too now?" I said, "Oh no. I'm not going to jail for you." And then she started accusing me of all kinds of stuff. So I picked my daughter up from school that day, and I dropped her off. And I told her Daddy was leaving. She said, "Why?" I said, "I can't let Mommy hurt me anymore." Because that last time when she tried to take my soul, man, I felt like I was dead. I felt like I was dead. And my daughter started crying and ran off into the house. Um, I was already protected when she was trying to poison me. Those last 2 weeks I came back from Super Bowl weekend, she threw the kitchen sink at me, trying to take me out. And that final straw was when she tried to take my soul. And I left, came home. Family members tried to convince me to go back. Multiple family members tried to get me to go back. I mean, multiple. And I equated it as, I just told you somebody tried to kill me. That's one or two things. You don't believe me, or you don't care about me. So that started that whole, the karmics and the betrayal of the family members and that whole story, man. And if you go and you watched all these tarot card readers, Mystic Nine, Oracle, I mean, everybody has been telling my story. Everybody, I don't have to take nothing out. I don't have to put nothing in. Everybody has been telling my story. Now, obviously, I don't know what she was doing on her side. She had started leaving the house at 8:30 at night, 9 o'clock at night. Talking, "Oh, I got to go to Walmart. I forgot something." By the time she come back, we'd be asleep, so we wouldn't know what time she came back. She wasn't sleeping with me, so I could care less, man. One of the last stories I taught my daughter: you don't give a person a second opportunity to hurt you. they hurt you once, they'll hurt you again. So don't give them another chance. So that's my story. I know people have been wanting to hear it, and I've been avoiding by telling it because I have a daughter. But God willing, the Most High willing, I get an opportunity to tell her that before she sees this. So that's what happened. I don't know anything of the other stuff of what they say she was doing out there in the streets. That's her business. Uh, it almost been a year. I've been celibate damn near a year now. So uh, out there catching STDs, I have no idea about that. I'm healthy. So I don't know. I hope that satisfied some people that asked. Did anybody ask? Well, I just told you. All praises to the Most High. God bless. And I hope to see you all soon.